And welcome to the map Oceanborn. Joining me here for game number 1, today's viewer submitted highlight What Are You Doing? Matches. The red Zerg player here, extractor trick times 2. It is Woxy. And the Protoss player, the blue probes here, the bottom right corner, belonging to Clem. And here, short of the middle of the map on the Protoss' side, it is Woxy's Proxy Hatchery. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Fancy intro. Check. Viewer submitted shenanigans. Check. Alright. Guess I don't have to do a whole lot for the early game today. Let's take a look. Let's see. We've got, of course, Protoss here. Not really doing a whole lot. Scouting around though. They've got a probe across. They're gonna see unusual lack of hatcheries here, no doubt. Yes, the Zerg player. Oh no, please let me take my hatchery, Mr. Probe. The probe will flee under threat from the drone. But the true threat, yes, let's take a look, we shall see. Now, do they know? Still don't know. The probe actually on its way home. This should be a good scout, right? Oh god. They're gonna find the creep. The drone pulls off. And the drone is gonna make a spine. It's a spine crawler play. Oh dear. Alright. The response, that's a lot of probes. Did you even leave any? Okay. Alright, maybe a little bit much, but it's gonna work. The splits are nice, actually. Alright, splits looking good, gonna shut down the spine crawlers. The queen pops out with a drone to help block. Spine crawler number 4 will be dealt with, okay. The adept helping out too. Probes ready for violence. There are little laser beams out for blood. Drone? Ooh, not good. Not a good day to be a drone in Woxy's army. Here, none of the spine crawlers will actually make it. The queen was dealt with. The adept now gonna have to quickly make its way back. Oh, the probes. Okay. Does it settle down now? Like, the time has passed, right? Woxy. I'm gonna go with no. We are not settling down. We are not calming. No way, Jose. We are getting some more spine crawlers. Okay. And on this side, I was about to say, it'd be really good idea to have a battery. Maybe a second pylon. Maybe 2 batteries. Why not 10? Why stop there? No. 1 battery tells me confidence. Perhaps too much confidence. I have to take a look. We shall see. It's only going to be 2... Well, there's drones. Hang on. I was going to say there's only going to be 2 spines. Spores. Is it because you know about the Stargate? No. They don't know about the Stargate. Those are just blind spores. That's just part of the build, Indigos. Didn't you read the plat or... what is this? Is this plat? Is this low diamond? I don't know. It could be either one. Okay. Diamond players like to think for themselves. The Ling's gonna connect. The spines are in range of this. They're helping out against the adepts. 2 of the adepts will fall. Spines now focusing fire. Adept number 3 goes down. Overcharge is used, which should be enough to hold the front door, I would think. Scarlett warped in a very inconvenient spot, but is going to be remarkably fine. That overcharge doing overtime, shall we say, helping out. Spine crawler number 3 gonna inch its way up here. We need a creep tumor ASAP. battery going to be made, completing the wall behind the initial gateway. Now the spines, of course, they're going to break through this eventually. Unless the Protoss is able to muster enough of a force, maybe get this Void Ray out, help deal with the spine crawlers, but we're still a good minute away from that. This initial gate's going to fall. Oh, solid block. Alright. Pylon, gate, will stop that. The wall still holds, but now the battery's exposed, and there's no forces to help out. The Zealot's going to stare angrily and start to hold the entrance. The Lings, now they could go after that battery. The Zealot, oh my god. Okay then. The Lings do not flood the natural. The Void Ray comes out, will start to pick off the the Spore Crawler. Queen gonna help out. Secondary Spore comes to the front line. This should be a bit much, though. The Void's gonna need to help out against these Zerglings. And this Protoss is in a bit of trouble. The Cyber Core is going to fall. Did you know spines have that far of a reach? Good grief, they are elastic. The wall's still holding, still going strong. I gotta commend it to this Protoss on their walling skills. The Void, no! The Void Ray. Oh, you were gunning it for the Queen. Classic mistake. Spine Crawlers inching a bit farther forward. Creep Tumors are here to help out. There's no army forces, though. Yeah. Okay, we've got one Void. Just came out of the Stargate, though. Not going to be able to help out a whole lot. Charges up that thick beam. Needs to probably pick off that Spore Crawler. No. Okay. Gonna go after the spines. Much better decision, probably, in the long run. Behind this... Oh. I was about to say a severe lack of hatcheries, but Woxy apparently, not their first rodeo, can recognize when the time is coming to expand. Gateway will fall, leaving a massive gap in that wall. The Link's now going to connect with the probes. Bit of trouble for this. Problematic workday, I'll say, if I've ever seen one. The Void Ray overhead will, of course, win the day. The question is, how much damage are they getting done in the meantime? 12 probes have fallen. 3 drones. 5 spines and a spore. Gosh, this was bloody, shall we say. Nobody's walking away clean from this one. And the Creep Tumor is going to cause a lot of problems for trying to fill this wall. Now, luckily, as we know, I'm betting this is high plat. All right, we're going to say platinum Zergs. Once they see a hole in the wall, they can't help themselves from making Zerglings. And as time goes on, Zerglings are going to become worse and worse. Not that valuable for the game. Revelation. Zealot will get it. Creep Tumor will fall. Very good. Unfortunately, what was I saying? Yep, they can't help themselves. Link's gonna get into the natural. The Voids are artfully occupied dealing with that hatchery before that hatchery gets away, grows legs, whatnot. We'll get up to the main base here, warp in of Zealots, and then the Zealots slightly distracted in their purpose. Oh, God, there's a lot of probes dying. This hurts. Oh. The Voids will clean up, try to watch the front door. Really? Really? Yeah, larva, guys. Don't mess with them, okay? Spell damage or bust. Like even, okay, maybe plus armored, sure, but still. Alright, spell damage. Don't just let your Void get distracted, get sidetracked by this. I like the camouflage Lings upgrading their stealth behavior. A few of the Void Rays. Oh, 1 Zealot and 1 Oracle here. The 2 Voids, is this it? Well, you've got a few Zealots at home. Still, I don't know. I mean, your opponent, this Zerg, has been sacrificing resource upon resource trying to get this damage done. Now don't focus the Hydra Den. Get the Queen. Spore Crawler. Let's get the jump on these Void Rays. Gonna sneak up on them. Zealot heads back home. Where'd the Oracle go? I have no idea where the Oracle is. Okay. We'll find the Oracle. We'll check in with them later. A couple of Voids in the main base. Not where they belong. One of them's gonna head home in a body bag. Really? Still no? Oh. Why is the Oracle here? Who am I to know? Who am I to say? Void Ray still wreaking a bit of havoc. 12 kills and counting. 3 Hydralisks should be enough to repel this one Void Ray, though. Severe lack of queens on the part of the Zerg, opting to go for instead spores and spines. Oh, spine. Just one. The Void Ray. Yeah. You know, I know it's good to feel busy in this game. You want to have things to do, you know, micro units, move around stuff, but we really should be focusing at home. You know, third base, potentially. Here. Third base, third nexus, some more army units, maybe a little more gates. We only have 3 gateways, and you're almost at 40 probes. Yeah, but we're going to hit the hatchery, yes. Alright, we're going to scratch the pigment on this hatchery. Get chased away by 3 Hydras. Luckily, you know, on the other side, the Zerg hasn't made a drone since the Overmind was in charge. And at this point is quite some time ago. We're stacking all 27 of them onto the natural that was already hamstrung by the presence of a spine crawler. Stasis Ward will be activated, and the Oracle will die for it. We will have to see. This Stasis Ward better be worth it. Alright. Do you place your bets now? Do you believe the Stasis Ward will be worth it? This Oracle died for this Stasis. There's a few Lings, a few Hydras here, decent amount of Protoss. As long as it's not a terrible engagement, it should be fine. Just let the Zealots go first. There you go. Alright, Zealots in front. Connect with the Hydras. Even better. Spine Crawler, angrily hitting the Zealots as they go by. We'll have to keep an eye on this Stasis Ward. Second Hydra Den completed. Queen's here to help out. We'll transfuse. Ling's going to get a pretty solid surround, and the Hydra Queen combo should be enough to repel this force. Yes. Zealot Stalker not going to get the job done there. Okay. Oh, the larva. I heard the larva die. Oh my god. Alright. You let me know in the comments below. Was it worth it? This Oracle died to keep this drone from making a hatchery. Oh god. Alright. Well, few Lings gonna get across the other side of the map here. Decent contingent of Zealot Stalker gonna come to the defense. Unfortunately, this is a bit too much Zerg, it feels. Hydra's gonna be here to help out. Additional Warp In absolutely crushing this paltry Zerg force. Every moment this is not a hatchery, it becomes more worth it, I would say. Oh dear. Alright, what's our plan from here? We've got 2 hatches in the main, mining out the hatchery. There's a lot of spines, my dudes. Okay. Spines for days. Chiropractic. Yeah, chiropractic. Is that the? Yeah. He's a chiropractor. Okay. Got spines everywhere. The Lurker Den's going to be the hope, apparently. On the Protoss side, we've got a Templar Archives coming up. Third Nexus, which is... it's moderately filling. We're getting there. Engagement in the middle of the map here. Zealots going to connect with the Lings. These are +1 Zealots against 0-0 Lings, which is absolutely good for the Zealots. That upgrade advantage. It's one of those check marks. Makes those Lings die in 2 hits instead of 3. The hatchery, once again canceled. Did actually get started, though. The drone not going to sit there for the rest of the game, which was a non-zero chance, I would say. Where are you going? Go make a hatchery. The Protoss gonna head home. That's still plan. We're thinking about lurkers, maybe, for the Zerg. Protoss, we're thinking about Archons. Okay, we got one Archon. He's the commander of the operation, of course. +2 on the way. Some more gateways. I don't know. My money's looking more and more like on the Protoss here. Up 15 workers. More gas. Naturally, it's not even completely. It's not even mining gas. Good grief. Zealot's going to connect in the middle of the map. We'll spot the lurkers, which is a very good pickup to get. Where's your detection? You have no detection. God. If only we hadn't thrown away an Oracle. And we're not replacing it either. These lurkers are inching closer and closer to the Protoss' base. And no observer, no Oracle in sight. We're just going to hope for the best here. Pray that the lurkers never actually burrow. Alright, well, could set up a run-by. That's a decent option if you're going to go the zero detection route. Oh, we have an Oracle on the way. Okay, along with the Immortal. Lurkers burrow at the front. Zealots, for some reason, committing to this engagement. They're going to completely get destroyed by these lurkers. The Void Ray having a bit of trouble with the Hydralisks. Archon putting out some damage. Not enough to really turn the battle, though. Void Ray, red health, but still full of hope. That Oracle complete yet? Not yet. The Immortal's going to show up to the defense and start to slap these lurkers down. Very nice. There's a little bit of detection. We do have an Observer, finally. Observer going to be completed before the Oracle shows up. And the Immortal. I'm going to go with the Immortal fixed this. Okay. Yes, there was an Observer. Yes, the Oracle did get here. I don't think you should build Oracles. Just throwing this out there. I don't think Oracles should be on the menu. Few Zealots here in the middle of the map. Just cutting their way through the group of Zerglings. We're still making lanes. Okay, at this point in the match, we're not even making drones. We're well past the point of going to try to make drones. We're going to get some more lings. We have 2 Hydralisks, which is somewhere between too many and way not enough to actually get anything done. Okay. Well, the Protoss is going to completely clean up that 4th base. The Natural is almost mined out. Main base completely mined out because we're only allowed to take 1 geyser per base. Did you know if you're actually supposed to only mine from 1 geyser per base? They put 2 there, but one of them's a trap. Actually, it's like a mimic for Vespene geysers. Okay. You don't know which one until you start mining, but you just kind of have to get lucky. Alright, we're going to try to get this done with a bunch of Zealots and a few Noah's Ark style of other units. We got the one Void who has 14 kills. Is this like the same Void that we've had the whole game at this point? Possibly. We've only had 4 total. The Zerg army is going to be completely decimated. This hatchery, likewise, killed, not cancelled, which is going to provoke a GG from Woxy, who, might I say, put up quite an entertaining match, an entertaining battle from start to finish, really. Excellent game between you two. The Protoss will eventually be the victor. That is not all for today, though, folks. One more. For the second match of the day, we find ourselves on the map Amphion. Joining me here, the upper left corner of the map, it is the red Terran player, Timbo. And the Zerg opponent, once again a double gas, this time actually letting it finish, though. Interesting choice. It is the Marv Guard. Marv. Where's that familiar from? It's an RTS. The Tiberium Wars, right? The GDI, big. It was a massive tank, I remember. I'm sure somebody will check me on this. It feels very familiar, and I want to say it's the Command & Conquer Tiberium universe. There was a Marv. They also had Mammoth tanks. I remember that. I remember quite liking Mammoth tanks. But that's besides the point. This isn't the 90s anymore. Indigos, we're playing 2000s game here. 2010, if you believe it. Still looking great after all these years. So, starting things off. Nothing too scary yet. Give it time though. We got a pool first. Although I say pool first, really we had double gas first with a little bit of, I guess I'll get gas, but also not really. I'm gonna pull off of gas. You engineering bay block. Yeah, even the Terran's clicking this like, really? It worked? What? Okay, Zergs, like, no. This is, if you, how do I put this? No, don't, okay? You see this? This is not the answer. You don't do this because then you let the Terran know they've won. The Terran gets confidence, they get the little, like, plus morale booster, and we don't want that to happen. No, you go take your third base. Just send the drone out to the third. It's just like ZVP. You see a probe doing the dance around here? No, just go take your third. You watch any pro ZVP or PVZ, depending on your perspective. I guarantee you, at some point in there, you're going to see that happen. Engineering bay block. And you, Terran, shame. Shame on you. Engineering bay blocking a Zerg. I mean, yes, the Zerg is doing something that they probably shouldn't be. You should not have been able to engineering bay block them, I know, but oof. Alright, impress me here, Marv, with your tactics, your Roach Warren at the 3-minute mark, thus far decorative. Queen's gonna pop out and come down and clean up this natural, get rid of Marv, a fan of the Queen's melee animation, going to get the Queen up in the engineering bay's not yet completed business before starting the attack. Very good. Yes, Queen number 2 will pop out here. Getting it. Oh yeah. The melee animation. Did you know Queens have a melee animation? They do. Yes, they do. Did you know there's a Reaper in the main base? There is, and it's scouting everything it possibly needs to. Seeing that Roach Warren, even better, seeing the roaches. Now you know, something's coming. What's the response? Let's see what the response will be, and then I'll say what it should be. Okay, second bunker. Not bad. I accept this. Totally fine. Gonna complete the wall, I assume. Probably. The answer should be a starport. One starport. Okay. We just need one. It's a Banshee. You want a Banshee in this. You see that Roach Warren? Immediately. Banshee should be your first thought. We'll get there. Maybe. God, I hope that's what the starports are. Please don't be battle cruisers. I can't handle battle cruisers today. Okay. It's been a day. It's been a rough day. There's a drone. Why is there a drone here? Alright. Well, the roaches, thus far, not quite sure what they're actually going to do. It's a Ravager play with a severe lack of overlords. The Ovi's all the way over here, which is not going to be super helpful for giving us high ground vision. 2 bunkers at the top, siege tank, again, solid picks. These are not bad choices. These are not bad decisions. They're just not the best decision. We did get tech labs, and that's an engineering bay, not a fusion core. Maybe. Maybe. Who makes the first move? hyperflight, and cloak. So clearly Banshees is on Timbo's mind, just not quite for the purpose of defending this attack. Nope. Depot will crumble. Not even going to be cancelled. Just killed outright. Goodbye minerals. 2 Banshees about halfway done. The Marv Guard doing the very polite thing of letting Timbo know I'm about to attack you by killing off a random depot that didn't really matter. So now Timbo's got to be watching the front, right? Some more roaches gonna come across the other side of the map here, trying to help out. Got to get that OV in position. At this point, it would have just been easier for you to make an overseer out of it and move him around. Yeah, we are well past the time of that 3 roach timing attack. Okay, 2 of the Banshees, where are they going? Really? This is just confidence, okay? The Zerg's gonna make their move. They go up the top of the ramp here, the siege tank will fall, the Ravagers doing a decent job will pick off the bunker Marines inside, quickly falling as well. The focus now is the siege tank, and the Marines have been doing a lot of work this whole time. The boys are bold, which is going to be more than enough, I think, to actually clean this up. Yeah. Okay. Not too great so far. The Banshees, though, also likewise a little decorative, not quite making their move just yet. We will see. How will this unfold? The initial attack going to be deflected pretty easily, rather solidly. Resources lost? Yeah, in favor of the Terran. I would hope so at this point. Banshee number 3 gonna join the crew here. Hyperflight is done. Cloak is done. Is now the time? It's the time. Alright. Banshees. Scream in fury. Go after the Queen initially. The Hydra Den doing a wiggle. Overseer's already in the main base though, and the drones focused on their endeavor. Queen will respond. This is a lot of drone kills though. The Marv Guard confident in their ability to actually clean this up. No need to even pull drones, they say. Why would I pull drones when I can just make more? I'm not making any drones, actually. We're going with the rarely seen option 3 of lose all my drones, but also don't care about them. Yes. Remind me never to be a drone in this army either. Hatchery canceled. One of the Banshees falls. That's a pretty decent trade, though. 16 drones. Very nice. Alright, yeah. The Banshee's doing well. The Ravagers here are surveying the local flora, seeing if anything can be indoctrinated into the swarm from Amphion's, natural flora and vegetation. It's not looking too great on that front, though. Did you see that? Oh, God. They were so close. Well, Overseer gonna help out. Just doing a little spotting. Siege tank. Not yet sieging up. Ooh. Vision here. We're gonna try it again. This time with less, because it went so well the first time. We're actually going to pick off one of the tanks and a medevac, which is more than I think this attack ever deserved to actually get. 1 Viking shuts this down. Banshees, looks like they're on the move, going back towards the main base. Decent bile connections, SCVs. Can they get there in time? Oh, no. I think it's going to fall. The bunker does fall. One of the Ravagers pays the price, though. And behind this, look at that production. These drones have not been mining? What? Okay. Marv, we need to have a talk. Like, this was from the Banshees, right? This was the initial Banshee attack. What was that? 3 minutes ago? Okay then. How many is it? 2, 4, 7? You only have 30 drones. This is a quarter of your economy. That's just, I don't know, having a pep rally at the lair. More. Just 8. 8 drones. Good God. Okay then. Well, luckily we're taking enough bases to have a theory of making up for it. No, don't attack the main base, Terran. They might actually notice. Looks like they did. They did partially notice. Okay. Ah, yeah, see, here we go. Got the Zerg looking at the main base. Now they're going to make spores out of those idle drones. Can no longer make fun of them for it. Thanks. How are these Banshees doing anyways? 5 kills, 7 kills. I know we lost one, too. Yeah. Resources lost. Still looking good for the Terran, though, who is slapping down double command center. Okay, Maru, calm down. Alright, you got 32 Marines, so they have stim, shields, and +1. Things looking nice. Things looking great. Definitely should try to be taking the third base, you know, a little quicker, though. Like, thinking about room for improvement here. You know, yeah, I see those depots with some hats, too. That's okay. We all do that. We all need it sometimes. Barracks production, slightly idle, but you have 2 starports, so, again, a little bit of flexibility here. And Zerg, like, you need a lot of things, my friend, but a spire is not one of them, okay? We needed drones, you know, not roaches at my opponent's front door, a proper third base location. Like, really? The Banshees destroyed this base once. They canceled this hatchery, so what? It's now condemned. You can no longer build on that. What is it? Unholy ground now? Come on. Plant a hatchery there. Sitting at 46 drones, about to pop 13 more at a really inopportune time. Which is probably just going to spell doom for this match, actually. I believe the Terran should be able to just clean this up pretty easily. Army supply nearly 3-1. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Timbo the Terran here gonna move up that ramp with deadly precision. 1-1 completed for the Marine Marauder. There's 1 siege tank here to support, although I don't think it's going to be entirely necessary. The Zerg forces are still trying. Gonna make get a few Hydras. Where are all the queens? There's 2 here. 3. I stand by my earlier statement. You need a lot of things. A spire is not one of them. Okay. Oh god, they're gonna get found. The scan out on the third base. There's a Ravager posted down here who is maybe surveying the ground, trying to see if it could be properly cleansed, which means a hatchery could be placed on it, but I don't think we're gonna get there. No. Zerg forces on the high ground not going to be nearly enough to stop this Terran, who is on the warpath to success and victory. Things looking great. The drone's now in a bit of trouble. Siege tank set up. And with no GG, the Terran's going to take the match. A well-earned victory. Keeping a cool head, no doubt. Those Roach Ravager attacks, probably a little scary, but you got a lot of damage done with those Banshees. So well done, well earned. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.